It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Seattle. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's caught. Cooper. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Allen to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Geno now to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. Throwing now is Geno. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 2nd down and 4. They'll try the air now with Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Snowball!
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From midfield, here's Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Now Allen. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On play action, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Second and a couple. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Allen. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Walker now on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready. Flip her off, 49.
Now Geno. Will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top and gives you a chance to go make a play.
A final shot before half for Allen. It got his man complete. Down to the 10. And he's in for the touchdown. Is answered.
How did they get that done?
1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw, Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 54 yards. Smith now to throw. He completes this to Walker. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Smith. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Allen off the play fake. Right back to Cook for another completion. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 24 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 69 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Here's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And going right back to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And Walker has it. Shoves him aside. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Allen. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
That was game. What?
solo terminus pile-up glitch got patched today, but don't worry, because I got you guys.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow! Come back!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 17. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. He'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver.
That's down the field and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
The motion man is Johnson.
Sit up.
2nd down, Jackson. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
That is left side and caught by Flowers.
I'm back to you. I've been watching YouTube and shit and playing.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Yeah.
Back to throw, Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And this will be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Millette.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Toward the outside. He's got Andrews down the field. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until
Best believe I'm not like
Mike, I
Candy.
can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicate.
It is brought in the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker.
Get it back, just 7.
He gets it to go, and the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. Taking off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. He is in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens up their lead. It's now 24-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime...
Good game.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Justin Matabike making that stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Juke the defender. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motion man left is Johnson. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. D. Alford getting there for the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Jackson now on third. He finds Johnson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. Play action. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
That was a bad pass. I tried to hold it, but I tapped it.
Pressure coming, it's Cousins. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Got a man, it's London. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now for Cousins. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
180. 180. You changed it.
Lamar throwing again. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Holding the button.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Cousins out of the pistol here. Stays in the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense in the hurry-up here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. Throwing deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
3rd and long, it's Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Fourth and forever coming up. Out of the gun, Cousins. He beams one deep right side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. A surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
No, we change it. Get up.
Back to throw it. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Hill now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they bring him down around
that man, though, he's one of boomstick me, man.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the
I
point
wonder
after.
the safety was scared to tackle
Extra
him when
point
he came
sent
this way.
right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now Cousins again. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll now to return it. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A touchdown aside. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He can run it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You can
Call it
use
7
it
yards on the
definitely.
play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
I got scared right on that
Ravens now
third.
trail by just a point in the fourth. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. It's Henry on the counter. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running once more with Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Give right side to Henry. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Henry running to the left.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down.
Yeah, you know what time I'm on.
Nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.
Let's go. Dang it, Chad. I went down so much. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, Chad.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens.
Oh, wow.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. 2nd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more.
Off for number 1.
That's 17 yards.
Going from the bottom of the board to the top of it.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
And the Ravens are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. Henry tries to pull his way in. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it'll be Henry. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. The motion man is Johnson. And he will do it himself. He's in. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 5. They'll motion over Flowers. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard them one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy.
To the goal line and in.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And third down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Pistol give to Henry. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Stiff arm Brody too hard, man. That was really nice.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Third and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
No motion over Flowers. Again, it's Jackson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Jackson up top again. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. So they come to the line for first down and 10. No motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on first down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down,
under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the gun, Jackson. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And the defense has it.
This is why
Tucker for the point after.
For one, my dudes got stuck on each other up top. For two,
the kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
Wasn't even good defense.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now it's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jackson looking to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Jackson now. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, faking the give. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball.
Powering forward. He's in. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Lamar gonna hang on to it, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down. So, 3/4.
I try to call you.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll motion over Flowers. Here's Henry. And the Ravens have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. A design run here with Jackson.
You want to tell me everybody that blitz, not one of them trying to touch him.
And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. First down
Oh,
throw
that
there
was a
is
sideline
incomplete.
right there.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Taking off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Oh, that was almost game.
One quickly
Oh,
before
bro, that was
knew what was going
almost
on.
game. That didn't come out of nowhere.
Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
What in the weird freaking
So
carnation
after that
just
last incompletion,
happened?
this
There
brings
was
up a
so many
critical 3rd
yards.
down. But remember, Mike, they don't have
So
to get it
many.
all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. So here it is, 4th down and 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete.